Good morning and welcome to KidNuz. I'm Tori. Today is Friday, March 5th, 2021. And we begin with a 24-hour challenge to ditch digital and power down. Today marks the start of the 11th annual National Day of Unplugging. And its goal is to get as many people as possible in the U.S. and around the world to put down cell phones and turn off laptops and video games in favor of family, friends, books, and the outdoors. The NDU website lists more than 50 pandemic-safe ideas ranging from the simple to the adventurous, meaning there's something for anyone looking to answer the call to disconnect for as little as 1 hour or as long as a whole day. Among the possibilities, no-contact scavenger hunts scheduled in various cities across the globe. We've put a link to the Unplugging website on our own. The campaign begins tonight at 6 and lasts until the same time tomorrow. Get your telescopes ready, Earthlings, because the cosmos is about to wave hello. According to CBS News, an asteroid the size of the Golden Gate Bridge will zip past the planet on the first full day of spring, and it'll be the biggest, fastest, and closest space rock to visit so far this year. It's somewhere between a half-mile and a mile in diameter, which reportedly makes it bigger than 97% of most asteroids. It'll whiz by at 77,000 miles an hour and will come within a relatively close 1.25 million miles of us. Scientists are keeping tabs on it, reportedly can track its path very accurately, and say it has no chance of hitting Earth. If you want to check it out, mark your calendars for March 21st at 11:02 a.m. Eastern Time. Note to sports teams everywhere, don't Photoshop masks onto fans' faces because someone will inevitably call you out. The Pittsburgh Penguins are living that embarrassment after a social media staffer doctored pictures taken Wednesday night at the club's first home game in a year. 2,800 people were allowed in so long as they covered up. Eagle-eyed Twitter users not only spotted the lack of enforcement, but also an attempt to hide it. One even asked the team whether a real penguin managed the account because Photoshop is hard with no fingers. The team has apologized. Not saying sorry, some major U.S. stores, even though at least 5 states are moving forward with plans to drop mask mandates, Target, Starbucks, Macy's, and others have all announced that no matter what the rules of any given governor might be about masks, no one is allowed in their doors without one. The football GOAT debate may be over. This week, a Hall of Fame quarterback who's always been included in the greatest conversation weighed in. Joe Montana told ESPN's First Take that, without question, Tom Brady is the best player in NFL history. Brady's won 7 Super Bowls, 5 of them as the MVP. Pretty remarkable for a guy who entered the 2000 draft as an afterthought. He was the league's 199th pick that year and didn't see playing time with the Patriots until he stepped in for the injured starter and proceeded to take the team to the Super Bowl his very first season. It's a safe bet that Tom Brady doesn't eat Fruit Loops. It's an even safer bet that he doesn't eat Fruit Loops on pizza. But that hasn't stopped an Iowa restaurant from serving it and firing up a fierce Twitter debate in the process. The pie is called Loopy Fruits and features sweet cream cheese sauce, mozzarella cheese, topped off with a hefty sprinkling of the rainbow-colored cereal. The visionaries at Fong's Pizza said that they wanted to make an off-the-wall flavor that appealed to young customers. We don't yet know if it does, but the internet's got plenty to say. Among the comments dug up by CNN, "This is a crime against humanity. As an Italian, I am formally declaring war on Iowa." And "Love Fruit Loops, love pizza, but some things are best savored separately." That's it for KidNuz. Now our KidNuz quiz. What starts at 6 p.m. tonight? The National Day of Unplugging, a 24-hour challenge to limit phone, video game, and laptop use. How big is the asteroid expected to make a close flyby on March 21st? Up to a mile in diameter and about the size of the Golden Gate Bridge. Which hockey team has apologized for photoshopping masks onto fans' faces? The Pittsburgh Penguins. What pizza topping is getting a lot of pushback on the internet? Fruit Loops. And one for the road. If it sounds too good to be true, don't believe it. According to the New York Post, fans of pop star Justin Bieber found that out the hard way when he posted what appeared to be his phone number on Twitter with a message, "Call if you need somebody. I will be there for you." Not surprisingly, lots of people did and were sorely disappointed when, instead of getting a one-on-one with their favorite singer, got a recording with lyrics to his new single. The tweet turned out to be nothing more than a promotional stunt for his latest album, Justice, which is due out in a few weeks. Before we head out for the weekend, we want to say hello to our KidNuz teachers in their classrooms, starting with Mrs. Whitworth, also known as Mrs. Germaphobe at Putnam County R1 in Unionville, Missouri, where her students finally talked her into signing up for a shout-out. To Pennsylvania for Mrs. Ziegler at Trumbowersville School in Quakertown, and Mrs. Leonard and her Union City Bears at Union City Middle School in Union City. Mrs. Ochoa at Redwood City Elementary in Bakersfield, California, and Mr. Gardner at Eisenhower in Crown Point, Indiana. And a special shout out to one of our social media interns, Mylea. This is her last day with KidNuz, so we want to say thank you for all your hard work, and we wish you the best in the future. Thanks for listening, everyone. Don't forget to take our Week in Review quiz, and we'll see you back here for more KidNuz Monday morning.